Christmas music is amping up this time of year, and a tuba Christmas performance will really blow you away.
Wow, that was good, Amber. Studio Entertainment is sponsored by Starion Bank. Today we welcome some of the musicians from the Bismarck Mandan group.
All right, so we have Marlon Peterson on the euphonium. To clarify, the euphonium, not the tuba there. We have Ryan Clark on the euphonium, Doug Smith is on the tuba, and David Rappenecker is on the tuba. Thank you all for being with us today.
Thanks for having us, Amber.
So the Bismarck Mandan Tuba Christmas event is on December 14th. Others are happening all around the state. You know, one's on December 7th. Marlon, why do you think a tuba Christmas is so popular?
Well, it is very popular. There's around 300 of these around the nation and a few international. It was really created because the tuba oftentimes, and the lower brass instruments in general, are thought of as background, the oompa, the bass line, whatever, and they oftentimes don't get to play a lot of the melody part in normal band orchestra music. And as a result, it doesn't get as much airtime, if you will. And so in 1974, when the first Tuba Christmas was performed, the creator was trying to bring the low brass into more of a prominent position in the ears of the public to see, hey, this is also an instrument that can play beautiful melodies on its own without the full orchestra.
Well, and we want to let people know how they can experience it in person, because it is really something to be in the room with just a quartet. I can't imagine the entire players. But the Bismarck event is happening at Legacy High School Sunday, December 14th. Also, there are, as you mentioned, Tuba Christmases happening in Williston, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, Valley City. And last year, you celebrated 50 years of Tuba Christmas and had a record high attendance. Marlon, what do you hope for this year's Tuba Christmas and maybe the future of Tuba Christmas moving forward?
I think it's a great tradition, and I guess what I see people benefiting is all ages. There's not a lot of things that you can do where there's somebody in their 70s and 80s in the participating with kids who are 11, 12, 13 years of age. There are some things, but that's one of the greatest things about these events, is that you see players from all ages and backgrounds, some professional players, some that are have just played a few years in school, and it's just really a great time. I hope the tradition continues, and it's always exciting to see younger people get excited to perform in this large ensemble when it happens.
So I'm excited to hear the power that's coming from your guys' instruments. What song are you going to play for us?
We're going to play an arrangement of Joy to the World. This is not an arrangement that is for the Tuba Christmas group. This is a little more challenging. We are going to play a little later something that is from the Tuba Christmas collection, and it's very traditional. There's a little bit of extra notes in there that you wouldn't maybe hear in just a version from the hymn book, but I hope you enjoy this version of Joy to the World.
Take it away.
That's so awesome. Oh my goodness. What is it like, Marlon, like you said, getting to play the melody and getting to kind of step into that spotlight for the tuba and euphonium players?
Well, anytime you get to play the solo, the melody, you know, a lot of people enjoy that, and being in this group, and what is nice about all of these arrangements is that you heard as we played, and is the Tuba Christmas music. The melody is traded off on all four parts. It isn't just the high instruments, it's traded off to the lower, the two parts of tuba, two parts of euphonium. So if they come to a Tuba Christmas concert, or if they participate as a tuba participant as a player, they're going to get, at some point, be able to play the melody and also these great harmonies.
Well, we love hearing it all. Thank you, gentlemen, so much. And this has been Studio Entertainment, sponsored by Starion Bank.
Stay tuned. They'll be performing another song here a little bit later in the show. And here's a look at all the Tuba Christmas performances happening around the state. There is Williston happening on the 7th at 1. There is also Grand Forks happening on the 7th at noon. And then Fargo, the 7th at 11.
That's at Brewhalla. That's a pretty cool venue. Also in Bismarck-Mandan, as we mentioned, Saturday, December 14th at 1:30, and that's at Legacy High School. Also in Valley City, that's December 14th at noon. And also in Minot, they are having a Tuba Christmas Saturday, December 21st at 1 p.m.
Becoming